Good evening, guys. Welcome to our small graphics design. Today, we are going to continue on where we stopped. So, we are going to design a key holder. But I'm not happy with what you guys are doing. You are not practicing, and the proverb said, failure to plan to fail. Okay, so those of that you are not doing your assignment, you are deceiving yourself, because you send your assignment. If I see that there are some errors, I'm going to correct some. But if you keep on not doing it, I won't know where your lapses is. So let's continue. Today, this is the type of keyword I want to design. We are going to design what you are seeing here from the trash. Now let's start. So I'm going to use a plain background. Can you see? So don't forget, I said, when you want to change your background, you go into this three circle here. So now I want to import another background. So you have to click on this. If you want to import a background, you click on it. My background is from a gallery, not from images. So I click on from gallery here. Let's wait. Okay, it's loading. So okay, this is it. So I want to crop my background. I don't want all this to appear on it, so I have to crop it. Can you see? This is my background. So let's start. The first thing is I have to draw my rectangle. So this is it. Click on here. So I have to give it a radius. Let me give it 5. No, let me give it 7. Yes. So I have to give my rectangle a color. Let me choose black. No. Okay. Don't let me give it a color. Let me leave it white. So I'm going to change it. So I'm going to give it a texture. This texture, I'm going to give it a texture. Choose this. Yes. Okay. So I'm giving it a texture. Texture is just like color also, but you don't want to download the type of color you want to use. So that's the function of texture. So you click on OK. You have to reduce it. So I have to change it back. I have to edit it. I have to give us radius 7. The radius is not appearing, that's why. Okay. Let me give it a radius again. Let's increase the radius to 13. Let's see. Okay, yes, it's working. Yes, can you see? So we are done with this. Leave it. The next thing we have to do is to import some designs on this. Okay, let's draw some design on it. Don't forget, I said if you want to change the circle here, let me back. Okay, yes. If you want to pick a shape, you click on these shapes. Can you see the shapes here? So when you click on it, you see this place. It means there are more shapes inside this icon, so you click on it. Can you see? So since I want to use okay, let me choose this rhombus. So Yeah, I'm gonna give it a color. I'm gonna give it light black. Can you see? So I have to reduce it. I want to reduce its shape. Okay. Okay. So click on done when you are done. Let me lock this. So I've locked this, so it will be, can you see, it's no more moving. So that's the function of locking it. So now let's move this to the position. Mind you, don't design towards the edge of your design. When you are designing, you do not design towards the edge. So click on it. Okay. So I have to reduce the size, it's too big. Let me give it 5. No, let me give it 6. So can you see? So I have to move it downward a little bit. That's good. So I have to lock it also. The next thing is I want to import another shape again. So I want to import this star. The color, I want to give it the same color also. Sorry. So this is the color. I hope you know what and how to do this. You've been taught in the last class. So I have to reduce it and move the shape. You know this, like I said, relative is used to move. Can you see? That's the function of relative position. It's used to move your design towards the center. So I urge you people to try and join the master class with just 1000 naira only. So try and join, so you will gain more and more. What you are going to gain is how to download backgrounds, how to remove background from an image. I want to remove a background of this image, I can do that. After, don't worry, I'm going to explain that data also. I want to reduce this size. Okay. Okay, I want to copy it because I want the two star to be on it. That's why I copy it. So I have to click on relative to bring it to the mid center, to the middle. So I use position to move it also. They are too closed. They are close to each other. So I have to review. No, they are not aligned. So that's what we are going to be taught. How to align some, what is meant by alignment. That's what we are going to be taught in the master class. Okay, yes, so I have to increase this shape a little bit. Okay, let's lock it also. I have to move this. Okay, okay. Coming. Yes, that's it. Now it's giving me the shape I want. Yes. Now can you see it's look like what you just saw now? I have to move it so I make sure they are aligned with each other. Sorry. So we have to be fast because of time. I don't want this video to be too long. So the next thing is let's import. Okay, should we import? Let me see. Should we import this? Let's put this here also. The function of this is to make sure your word is aligned. So we join the master class. They are going to tell you the uses of each of these. So the master class is very necessary for you to join if you wish to be making more money in easier way for you. Very easy to make more money on graphics. Just today, one of my clients messaged me, so I'm gonna do a flyer for him, just 5,000 naira. A flyer, can you see? So it's not that if you are good in what you are doing, graphics is very easy. So the next thing we have to import the circle. Let me give it a color. Okay, I have to reduce it. So I have to move it. Reduce the size. Okay, and put it to the center. And put it to the edge here. See, you can use this to design normal card that they used to play. You can use it. So can you see? So the next thing is I want to write the name. So let me write. I want to write K Ajoke. Okay, I'm typing Ajoke. Okay, so I have to choose a font that's going to suit this design. Okay, so when you are choosing a font, you have to consider what you are designing. So you can't choose unnecessary. Okay, let me, for example, now I go and choose this font. Now can you see that it look gorgeous here? It's not beautiful at all. So you have to consider the design you are using. So can you use that font. So you have to choose the design, a very beautiful font that's going to make your work neat. Okay, let me go and check it here because of time. I don't want this video to be too long, so that's the font I want to use, but because of time, I don't see the font on time. Make sure your work are aligned. Okay, give it a stroke. I want to give your work a stroke. Give it a stroke. Can you see? So I'm gonna give you a stroke, a color. Let me give it this. Can you see? When choosing a color, you make sure the color you are choosing is not too bright and too dull, depending on what you are doing. So if I choose, for example, now let me just, because of time, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to explain that in details when you join our master class. Okay, so today is going to be the last tutorial, shall by God grace. So I urge you people to try and join the master class. People have started messaging me that they want to join the master camp, so you too can join. Make a payment with just 1,000 naira to the account sent to the group earlier. So I have to import. I want to import my key. So this is the key I want to use. Can you see? So I want to key, and also when you join the master class, I'm going to teach you how to remove background from what, from a design. Maybe you want this key holder, I remove the background of this key holder. So can you see, I remove the background of this key holder. So that's a function of, so I want to move this first. Okay, so I want to change the color of that. Yes, so can you see that starts as O. So here I want to place this thing here. So for me to do that, can you see that there is some ions on that design? So for us to do that, I have to use a tool called Max Tools to remove that ion. So how am I going to do that? This is it. So I'm going to use Max Tools. This is Max Tools. You put it on. Can you see? I have to use Max Tools. Okay, let me see. Can you see? Can you see that the mat has been removed? So let me see. Okay, so I have to move that to the center. Can you see? Can you see? It's very simple and easier to do. So that's what you are going to design for me also. So try this and show me. Even though it's not like this, but just try it and show me. So I'm going to comment on what you design. And I urge you people again, before I end this tutorial, make sure or try register for the masterclass. Though the attitude of you guys are not impressing at all, are not encouraging, because you are not commenting, you are not responding to the class also. So I urge you people to try and respond to this, make a payment. There are many things, there are many websites you can engage yourself in with these graphic skills and earn money every day. So I'm going to taught you all those websites. I'm going to list the website for you and how to gain money easily without wasting much of your time through the website. So there are many sources of income. I do not depend only on these graphics. There are many sources of income for me. So also I want you to also have many sources of income. And you know, dollars is increasing. So the way the dollars is increasing, I'm happy, because the rate which I'm receiving money is also increasing. Before, I do receive money with a range of 300 naira, 500 naira, but now that I'm receiving the money in the range of 710, I'm collecting like 300, $600 per month. Now it has increased to like 710. Can you imagine? So you have to engage yourself and earn money. So bye for now.